Well, good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. It is a beautiful day here in Positano, Italy, and I am off the beaten path a little bit, over more towards a private beach instead of where the crowds are. This whole trip has been probably the busiest I have seen Italy since the summer of I don't know what. But not being summer, I am really shocked at how busy, how hot, how crowded it is. So it was a little hard to find a place to do what I do. This trip has been a really good one. It's a very small group and they are a group of friends. And I was thinking just this morning as I was thinking about what I was going to say, Jesus and his 12 disciples, could you imagine day after day living with your best friends? And every now and then you probably just strike a nerve. Someone expresses an opinion, someone wants to do something you don't want to do. And can you imagine how the disciples worked through that in the years that they spent with Jesus? Well, this trip's been really good for the most part, and it's sort of the first trip I've done with people who are just friends, not a group of friends here, group friends there, and people can crisscross, but so they are having a great time. They're actually out on the beach, and I am not a sun worshiper, so here I sit in the shade. One thing that I think I neglect to mention to people is everywhere we go, it's walking. There's steps everywhere, which makes me think of my first song. Climb, climb up Sunshine Mountain, face. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep going. Climb, climb up Sunshine Mountain, breezes all ablow. Climb, climb up Sunshine Mountain, faces all aglow. Turn, turn from sin and doubting, look to God on high. Climb, climb up Sunshine Mountain, you and I. I guess the last few weeks have been children's songs. I guess I'm reliving my childhood, which reminds me, I tell people my travels. I haven't been everywhere, but it is on my list. And there are so many places I have been and so many places I still want to go. So people say, why do you keep going to the same place? Because I love it here. The food, the people, the culture, the architecture, everything is just beautiful. And it is a time for me to decompress, and I think sometimes we just need to get away from it all and just be in God's presence, be in God's nature. And I think if you look around me and you see the beauty of everything that's nearby, you'll agree with me. It's a great place to be. This is definitely a place where I definitely find a lot of peace, which leads me to my next song. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. So we'll be headed home in a few days and back to reality for a few weeks. And it's always good to go home because there's no place like home. There's no place like Rome. And I do love to roam. So I will check in with you next week. Back to reality. Have a wedding this weekend. And I think a couple funerals already. So going to be a busy week. I'll hit the ground running. But that's the story of my life. So If you're looking for a place to worship, St. John's United Church of Christ, 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst Square. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're always welcome to join us there in worship. One thing I do want to add, someday I'm going to write a book, and I don't know what it's going to be, but I have said a couple times on this trip that my childhood dreams became my teenage fantasies, and it is my adult reality, and for that I am blessed. So God bless you all. Have a good week.